Hello judges, this is Aniket Khatwa, team lead of Synapses. Today I am showing you the demo of our web application named Manas Svasthya. Our problem statement ID is SIH 25132 and our problem statement title is Student Innovation Miscellaneous. Our problem statement category is software and our project description goes as: we have built an AI human hybrid mental health ecosystem especially designed for students to reduce their mental health issues through a very dedicated self-assessment system and a peer-to-peer support system, while also connecting them seamlessly to professional healthcare such as therapists and psychiatrists. So as you can see judges, this is the landing page and we have integrated Clerk API for the login, and it makes the login interface very simple. Just click on the Google account, click on your account, and that's it, you're logged in. So this is, as you can see, this is our dashboard. It is designed very minimalistic for understanding of college or high school going students. So as a first feature judges, this is a very nice self-assessment feature which detects the mood of a person. So you could just click on your mood. Suppose if I click happy, and then I could write something, a note that I was happy, and I could just save it. So judges, this will allow the students to monitor how they were feeling on which particular day, just right from the dashboard. Moving on judges, this is our login credential. We are using very minimalistic login credentials judges. We are just taking the name of the user, the university or the college number, and the registration number and the location, which could be detected through this button instantly. And here's the assessment snapshot, which I'll be coming to you in a second. And this is just one more self-assessment feature called as today's activities, where students are given activities to self-assess and monitor their psychological as well as mental state through performing day-to-day regular activities. So on completion they would get small medals, and these are just mindful games and sounds and puzzles etc. we have integrated in the dashboard itself, so students should not access or have to access any other websites for this. As you can see, these are directly redirectables, and these are the quick action buttons, and here are the upcoming events. So moving on judges, this is the AI chat feature. This is integrated via Google Gemini API, and it also has various language supports. Currently we are supporting English, Hindi, Odia and Kashmiri. So if I switch to Hindi, as you can see, the wordings change into Hindi. This is also done by our tech stack using the 118 next language translation. So as you can see, if I click on a quick action button and send the message, it would respond. So moving back, the next feature is the Swasthya journal. This is one of the key features of our web application. This is to make the user come back to our website for continual self-assessment via writing e-journals. So here's a demo. We could start writing a journal. Suppose I am happy, I won a sports competition, and we could add stickers. We could also upload images directly, save voice notes, and one of the best features is the AI tracks whatever you have written here So when I save entry, on 29th September, as you can see, I was happy, and it reflects here my recent mood was happy. I was having a recent streak of 1 day writing, and here are the total entries, and here you can see the all entries in small format. Moving on, judges, here's one of the best comprehensive features called as the self-assessment. Judges, we use self-assessment feature to track the overall insights of the user who has signed in via asking questions, and these are based on the parameters which were based on the scales of PSS, which is called the Perceived Stress Scale, GAD, the Generalized Anxiety Scale, and the PSQI, Pittsburgh Sleep Quality Index. This is a completely dynamically built assessment system where the questions keep changing and the options also keep changing, and based on what you answer, the AI analyzes your response and generates your assessment. After clicking, you would also get dedicated parameters for understanding how well is your stress level, how is your anxiety level, and sleep quality level. As you can see, here's the current levels after assessment. So since it is completely dynamically built, judges, the user doesn't need to completely go through all the 21 questions. If he answers it the right way, the AI detects and makes them answer most minimalistic amount of questions. As you can see in the dashboard, my current parameters will be displayed. So moving on, judges, we have also built a comprehensive booking system where the users could directly book sessions with their therapists or psychiatrists. Also, there is a doctor recommendation assistant. Suppose I just need to consult from a woman doctor, it could directly just show me the recommendations. Here's a drop down for selecting the state. Suppose Delhi has these psychiatrists and therapists. Also, there's a join us button, which when clicked will open a Google form for any new professionals to join our platform. This is moving on. Another very key feature of our booking system is that when we go on and try to book someone, we click a slot and just click on a special ID, which is the student ID, of course. So when entering the student ID, what happens is that since it is a student based platform, the fees of the consultation, as you can see, is waived off. So this allows the students to completely access our website for free and book their therapy sessions for free. Other than that, whenever you book with us, you could just nominally pay us the consultant's amount. So making this a project which is completely scalable and monetizable, as well as accessible by various kinds of stakeholders, not just students. So moving on, judges, we have the resources tab, a very minimalistic built resources tab, which also has a search bar for searching particular resources, quick access tabs, and the resources are either readable like this or downloadable from this button over here. Moving on, judges, we have a community support system where whenever a particular person logs in, he gets dedicated mentor. Suppose here the mentor is Arjun Patel. He can have a conversation with Mr. Arjun by sending messages in this tab. And if you are a mentor, you could log in as a mentor and chat back. Also judges, through the here, just clicking on this mentor login, we could enter as a mentor and then text back our students. So moving on, here's the open discussion part where there are various group discussions consisting of student volunteers trained for particular genre. Suppose this one's for the stress and this one's for the meditation and etc. These students could join here in case their mentor is inactive, and they could have a conversation when they need peer support. Also, this is one of the most unique features which is integrated in our web application is the events tab, where the students could just go and sign up for various kinds of events based on their hobbies and could meet in a community where they would be connected to various other students who are interested in their hobbies. As you know, judges, pursuing your hobbies would lead the students to remain stress-free and reduce their anxiety by joining a community of their own peers involved in their favorite hobbies. Moving on, judges, the last but not the least, one of the most important features we have incorporated in our web application is the Medicine AI. The Medicine AI, judges, as you know, in the rural areas, the peer-to-peer consultation is very common. So suppose if a student is suffering from a particular condition, their following peer could hand over them certain medicines. A very common would be paracetamol. So if the student doesn't know what paracetamol is used for, what its side effects and dosage should be, he wouldn't actually be able to use the medicine properly. Neither his current conditions would meet the criteria for that medicine to be usable. So just to avoid this peer-to-peer consultation misery, we have designed a dedicated system to allow the students to search the medicine names and understand what it's used for, common side effects, typical dosages, and the warnings. Also, if the spellings are not correct, it would autocorrect. And also there is a uploading feature where they could auto upload, upload a picture and the medicine would be auto detected. See, as you can see, the paracetamol is auto detected, and when we proceed we will understand what its effects are. As you could see, judges, these are the proposed solutions, how we have found solution to this problem statement of mental health issues and psychological needs for the student through an AI chatbot, assessment, booking system, resource hub, peer-to-peer support, and a unique feature of Medicine AI. We have added many innovations and uniqueness for our AI human hybrid model, localized approach with regional languages, offline first design, which requires minimalistic internet in the rural areas for accessing our web application, Medicine AI integration for instantly validating the medicines and avoiding wrongful peer-to-peer consultations, AI journal for self-assessment and the user to come back to a website, fast login through Clerk API, emergency systems. If a person writes something very dire, there will be instant emergency numbers that will be displayed to him in our AI chat feature. These are the tech stack, judges. We have used React, Tailwind CSS for designing and the front end, also MIUI for certain components. Here the backend is designed by TypeScript, Express.js. The database is Prisma and Superbase. Authentication is done by the Clerk API, as I said, and the Google API for the AI and AI related features. 180 next for the translation, and the deployment is done using Vercel. As you can see, the feasibility of our idea, the potential risk we had to encounter, and the strategies we have used for overcoming these challenges. These are the impacts and benefits, most important being a very holistic and healing growth system, community growth system with dedicated peer support and mental health groups, AI journal feature. Economically, it is very beneficial and very cost effective system, as I had explained earlier. It is a preventive care, so rather than worsening your case of mental health, they could directly come to our website and prevent it through dedicated self-assessment. And yeah, our UI is very clean and student-centric. With that, judges, these are the research and references we have used for building our web application. So with that, judges, this is Manas Svasthya, and this is how we have built a comprehensive AI human hybrid system for assessing students' mental health and psychological needs through various self-assessment features, a dedicated AI chat feature for 24/7 access, a journal feature so that they could monitor and come back to our website and keep assessing themselves, a comprehensive assessment feature for knowing their particular parameters of stress, anxiety and sleep quality that they are dealing with, which is completely dynamic, a booking system, a resource system and a community. With this, judges, there is a very perfect system that we have created for the students as well as various other people suffering from mental health issues to come to our website, come to our platform, access our website and get healed, and not just healed but keep coming and self-assessing them in their journey of mental health, well-being and prosperity. Thank you, judges. This was Team Synapsis and Aniket Khatwa. This was Manas Svasthya. Thank you.